Hello, my name's Eric. Welcome to Ventahoodparts.com. In this video we're going to be reviewing how to take minor scratches out of stainless steel using our stainless steel graining kit. And as a demonstration, I'm actually going to take my key and put a slight imperfection in the face of this ventilation hood. Now you'll find this kit comes with a number of 3M graining pads and also 200 grit sandpaper. Now since this is somewhat of a minor imperfection, I'm not going to start with the sandpaper. Essentially, if you wanted to sand and you had a scratch that was deep enough to where as you ran your fingernail across it you felt the tip of your fingernail drop into that scratch, that's pretty severe, in which case you'd probably want to start with the 220 or 200 grit metal sandpaper. But since we don't have that much time today, I'm just going to do a light surface scratch. I'm actually going to start with the heaviest pad, which is my gray 3M pad, and I'm also going to be doing what's called a wet sand technique using stainless steel magic. Now I'm going to spray a liberal amount of stainless steel magic on the hood surface. And what you'll find is, to get started, I'm just going to be going gently back and forth in my affected area where I made the slight imperfection. You want to use even pressure, and you want your brush strokes to go laterally left and right with the grain of the metal. Never sand up or down against the grain or in a circular fashion. Always go across the face of the hood with the grain. Now we're going to wipe back some of our stainless steel magic, just to see how we're doing. And at this point, it's almost impossible to see the scratch that I created just a moment ago with my key. Now you're going to notice that the area that we focused on when we did this repair is going to be a little bit brighter than the area to the left and right. And in addition to that, if you look very closely in the grain, you can see small turnaround marks where the pad stopped and started again. So as with any stainless steel repair, as you're completing the repair job, we're going to have to go across the entire face of the hood. And to do this, again, I'm applying a liberal amount of stainless steel magic, and I'm going to start at one end of our hood, and I'm going to go all the way across the face of the hood with good even pressure. You can never start in the middle of the lip and stop short of the edge when you're trying to do the finishing work on a stainless steel repair, so that the grain looks even all the way across. Another thing to keep in mind, some stainless steel manufacturers will put what's called a clear coat over the metal to make it easier for you to clean it. A clear coat is not going to work in combination with this graining or these type of repairs. If you're in question about whether your appliance has a clear coat, always contact the manufacturer to find out. This type of repair doesn't only work well for range hoods, it's also very good for stainless steel ranges, your bullnose front that gets scratched up from people's belt buckles. You'll be able to buy this kit and refinish the front of your range to take all those imperfections out. Another point I want to illustrate, if your hood's installed right up against your cabinet and you have a scratch on the exterior of your hood, you're not going to be able to do a repair just in one section of the hood. That's not going to show the imperfections in the metal. The only way you can make these repairs and feather the stainless correctly is if you have access to the entire panel that you're regraining. So in this case, since I'm doing the lip of this hood, I can take my pad from one side completely off the other, and we can feather this stainless together to be imperfection free. Now, since I've applied numerous layers with my heavy grain pad, I'm going to make my way to a lighter grain pad where I'm going to apply additional graining across the face of this hood. And finally, you would finish off with the lightest pad to complete that stainless steel repair. In the end, we're going to wipe off our stainless steel clean. And as you can see from the face of this hood, it came out beautifully and took our imperfection right out of the metal.